following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
Barfnet there for the rebound. Crossover with the right hand. Throws it up for Johnson. Johnson spinning his way inside the paint with the elbow up and in. Bounce with the right hand. Hands off. Here comes Morgan. Dumps it. Good pass. Down low. Got it. For the Spartans, Ava Engel for Aubrey Leonard. Leonard, duel. Dumps it down low. Madigan. And the hoop and the harm. Looks for Barfnet. Long clutch three. Got it. Lindsay pushes tempo near side. Looking for Shea in the corner. Now takes it. Now flips it. Shea, three. Book it. Zimmerman. He'll try the right side with 7:10 left to play. Nobody steps out. And Mr. Blank says, why not?
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Fondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Rightway Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Marine Park Technical College, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Builders.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we're going to get ready here for the Eastern Shores Conference Tournament for the Fond du Lac Warbirds, the co-op here in Fond du Lac, and they're going to be taking on the Lakeshore Lightning. These two teams faced each other, and it's one of the ties. I think it's the only tie, actually, on the record for both of these teams. I could be wrong. I'll have to double-check that here shortly. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports, and joining me also with the color as well as his insight and running a camera is Justin Schwartzmiller. Justin, welcome.
Yeah, it's good to be back, and we had their girls' game last weekend. Yeah, and it was a great game. And actually, this Lakeshore Lightning team did tie Brookfield about a week after they tied the Warbirds.
Okay. We've got about 9 minutes left here in the intermission for the warm-ups, I guess you could say, here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Let me see if I actually have that one set up, because I got some things set up from before. I do. I will have to move it, though, because I got to swing it over. And we're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and then we're going to come back and we'll talk about each of these teams as we get ready here for this battle in the Eastern Shores Conference, just starting things out. And we'll talk more about that when we come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Justin Schwartzmiller on RP Sports.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondi Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at FondiFamilyDental.com.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Monthly payments, due dates, late fees, debt can feel overwhelming, and it can be hard to keep up. But it's a new year, which means a fresh start. If you're ready to hit reset, a debt consolidation loan may be right for you. Instead of having to keep track of separate balances, due dates, and lenders, you can make a single payment each month to hit all of your debt. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we believe settling your debts doesn't have to be complicated. Get a fresh start by visiting FDLCU.com or stop in today.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish our local high school sports teams best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cutting, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac, where quality is an attitude and producing high-quality parts with on-time delivery is of the highest importance. To find out more, visit muthigindustries.com. Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
Since 1933, you've come to trust Spies Painting for painting, sandblasting, and equipment restoration. Spies Painting does industrial, commercial, and residential. Not just painting, but wall covering, power washing, specialty coating, sandblasting, parts painting, and more. Highway 151 Fond du Lac. Good luck to the Cardinals and Warbirds in your games this week from the team at Spies Painting. Log on spiespainting.com.
Welcome back here to the Blue Line Ice Center. Here on Rink B, we have the Lakeshore Lightning taking on the Fond du Lac Warbirds here in the Eastern Shores Conference Tournament. We need to talk a little bit about the Lakeshore Lightning today. Get them. They're coming today 11-6-2. They tied the Warbirds earlier in the year 4-4. Coach is Megan Bailey, and leading goal scorer in the year is Jillian Billsborough with 26. Olivia Dykma at 10, and Aaliyah Lathrop at 6. Cheyenne Moyaka with 14 assists, Jillian Bisborough with 9 assists, Olivia Dykma with 8 assists. Billsborough leads in points with 35. Dykma comes in second at 18, and Cheyenne Moyaka at 17. Elizabeth Bowers, the starting goaltender here tonight for the Lakeshore Lightning. She's played every game for them this year, looks like. At least, missed 2 games. She's seen 439 shots. Not a lot of shots in 18 games. She comes in with a .253 and a .900 save percentage and 3 shutouts on the year. That's pretty good. I mean, most of the time I like to see goalies around that .900 mark. You want to see them there or above. And a .253 is a very good goals against. Lakeshore Lightning coming into this They score 15 goals in the first period. They give up 13. They score 24 in the second, give up 17. Score 16 in the third, and get scored on 17 times. So their total goals for and goals against are 56 goals for and 48 goals against. It's really close. You'd like to see a little bit more of a little more goal scoring, maybe a little bit less goals against. But I mean, the 253 goals against for a team is actually very good. They have a 2.95 goals per game. Coming into this with a very hot power play at 24.5% and holding their opponent to a 12.2% of power play. They also have an 87.8% penalty kill. That Jeff and I have talked about this on other broadcasts. You want your penalty kill to be in that mid-80s. If you're a mid-80s, it's unbelievable. And actually, Coach Dwayne brought this up on the last broadcast for the girls. If they add up to over 100%, you're looking really good. And this is adding up to 111%, which is very, very good.
Yeah, these two teams faced each other early on in the season for a conference game. And in the conference game, Justin, I believe they ended up tied 4-4.
Yep.
And this is one of the things that I had talked with head coach Lauren McLaughlin about is that she was hoping that they could avenge here. But my concern here, and we did not get a chance to talk to Coach to get an interview here, but my concern is I'm looking at it, you want to be coming into the season, or this time, right, playoff time here. That's the reason why you do a conference tournament the way this is set up. Same thing in the boys Badgerland, and we'll talk about that later as well. But you're doing it so that you can get ready for the playoff season. And what I'm seeing here, though, is I think that they've taken some losses for the Warbirds that had to be, that Coach probably thought was going to be wins, including the game that we saw the last time.
Yep, and I mean, Lakeshore's coming in very hot. They've won 6 of their last 7. They tied the previous one to Brookfield. And I know we called the Rock County game where the Warbirds ended up losing that game, but it was a good game all the way through until I'd say probably middle of the third period. But you're right. You want to be hot coming into the playoffs. We talked about this on your live stream for Waupun.
Yeah.
Where these tournaments are set up for teams, one, for seeding purposes.
Correct.
And the seeding purposes are the biggest thing for sectionals and regionals. In girls hockey, I don't know what the sectionals and regionals are. I would gather these two are in the same sectional. If not, maybe the girls are in the Green Bay sectional.
Yeah, we can take a look. I'm not 100% sure if they're going horizontal this year or if they're going vertical. But I believe last year, and I don't know if there's any changes, but last year they had almost their entire conference was in their sectional side. So
and like we said in the Waupun Homestead game, that was a huge sectional matchup or sectional implication matchup, and this is another one. If it is a sectional game, I mean, you're looking at the facts. These two teams tied. You go into a sectional meeting. Well, you say, hey, well, we beat them later in the year,
right?
And now you got the one up on them, and you already tied them. And losing to them, it moves you down a spot. I mean, in previous years, we've seen it. I know when I was in high school, we had teams where, like, when we played Waupun, I mean, it made a big difference for our sectionals and whether we were going to get up in the higher in the sectional, get a 2 seed or a 3 seed or a 4 seed even.
Yeah.
And I know the Warbirds are coming into this game on a little bit of a cold streak, but it's another one of those things where Lakeshore's coming in hot, and they've played some pretty good teams here too that I can see on here, and that after losing a tough game to Superior, Superior.
It's the same thing for boys.
And the Superior Field's a great. Their entire hockey program, whether it's boys or girls,
Correct.
It's always great. They lose 10-2, and then they win. Then they go 6-1-1 in those next 8 games. That's very good.
Yeah.
I mean, that obviously you never want to lose a game 10-2, but when you come into a tournament hot like this is the time of the year where you want to get hot, and you want to be ready to go into the playoffs, ready to go.
Yeah, so we're going to step aside here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. They got the Zamboni on the ice, 11:19 on the clock. We're going to listen to some of our sponsors, and we'll come back and talk about the Warbirds team here as we get ready for the opening game of the Eastern Shores Conference Tournament for the Warbirds and for the Lakeshore Lightning. We'll be back.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
At our store, it's about the people, and it's about the experience you have from the minute you walk through our doors. It's about serving you and listening to what you came in for. It's having real conversations with people in our community, and it's giving back. It's being a one-stop shop for all your electronic, appliance, and home furniture needs. Since 1922, we've been sharing our knowledge and providing pieces that make your life just a little bit better. Silica for your home.
Here we go.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
That's nice.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we're getting ready again for this Eastern Shores Conference Tournament. Let's talk about the home team, and they are the actual number 2 seed in the conference. What they do here, Justin, is they take the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they play them as a 1-4 and a 2-3 against each other because they're trying to set up success for teams. Like typically, we know this happened. Let's talk about the Badgerland. Appleton got smoked 7-0, and it probably could have been more, but Coach didn't start his regular goalie, and a couple other kids did. Fond du Lac smoked Oshkosh, I believe it was. Nina had 11-0 over Fox City, right? So What good does that do for your team? Not much, especially if you get an injury, right?
It doesn't make you any better.
No, exactly.
It's a straw. It is I mean, for this is a great idea.
Right.
I mean, not saying that. I mean, there's not your 8 seed never has a chance.
Right.
But it's you match up the top teams right away, who are most likely going to end up playing each other at the end of the tournament, anyways.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the Warbirds here from Waupun. I got to dig out my information here. So the Warbirds are under Coach Lauren McLaughlin. Again, I didn't get an opportunity to connect with her. Maybe next time we'll be able to do so. Leading scorer is number 21, Allison Wara, just a junior. She's got 26 goals on the season. Number 15, Callie Rotman with 16. And then there's a drop-off as you got Josie Koyman, number 6, and number 13, Ella Getz, both with 6 goals. Leading assist maker is also number 21, Allison Wara. She's got 14. And they do a good job of distributing the puck here. You got 3 girls then at the next one, which is at 11. You got number 14, Sid Retzloff, number 22, Abby Wara, and number 15, Callie Rotman, each with 11 assists. That puts your leading points maker, number 21, Allison Wara, with 40. Number 15, Callie Rotman with 27. And then you got a drop-off. Number 22, Abby Wara with 16. Number 14, Sid Retzloff with 16. And number 6, Josie Koyma with 16. Starting goalie tonight is going to be number 30, Emma Gillig. She's got a 5-3-1 record. She's faced 156 shots. She's saved 134. That means she's given up 22 goals. That's a 2.45 goals against average. .859 is the save percentage, and she does have 1 shutout. As a team, the Warbirds have scored 32 points in the first period. Their opponents only scored 10. The second period, they continue 30-18. And then in the third period, 21-17. So there's obviously several things that can go into that. But they're outscoring their opponents 83-45. Special teams, so goals per game, the Warbirds are scoring 4.37 and only giving up 2.37. That's 2 goals differential. It had 61 power plays. That equates to 13.1. Every time I talk to Coach, 13.1% on the power play is not good. Their opponents have had a 15.6, so they've done a nice job with their penalty kill as a team. They've only given up 12 goals for an 84.4 PK penalty kill percentage. They've had 77 compared to 61, so again, they're giving a lot more penalties, or taking more penalties. So again, as a team, the Lakeshore Lightning are 12-6-1. The one tie is to the Warbirds. And again, they are scoring 14.37 goals per game. They're giving up 2.37, so we got really equal stuff here. I'm repeating the stuff for the Warbirds. Okay. Justin had the other stuff.
Yeah.
About a minute 45 left here. You want to jump in, Justin?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I'll say is the Warbirds scored a lot in the first period, and seems like the Lightning are pretty even in the first period. They're 15 goals for, 13 goals against, where the Warbirds had a 20 goal differential there. That's a big deal. I mean, if you're plus 20 in a period, they were plus 13 in the second too.
Yeah.
And the majority of the time, I always say this, the second period's normally the team's best periods. That's kind of how it goes. I mean, your first period's kind of a feeling out period, especially for most games. We said that the Rock County game seemed like everybody was feeling each other out a little bit. And that's kind of how it goes. I mean, most of the time, maybe the third period, some teams are always pretty good in the third period. I mean, the Lightning are actually -1 in the third period, which you don't really want to be giving up goals or more goals than you score in the third, because most of the time that means you're not winning the game that you end up playing. But the thing I look for is the power play. The Lightning come in with a 24.5% power play to the Warbirds 13%. And Coach mentioned it. I mean, when the game we were at on Saturday they were at 12.1 and they ended up scoring a power play goal. So they went up 1%, but then you want to be around 20%. I mean, it's the number that everybody looks for. It's the magic number in hockey.
All right. It's been, we're going to stick right here. Actually, I'm going to get one ad in, and we're going to come back for the starting lineups. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Justin Schwarzmiller here on RP Sports.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional saving.
Since 1933, you've come to trust Spies Painting for painting, sandblasting, and equipment restoration. Spies Painting does industrial, commercial, and residential. Not just painting, but wall covering, power washing, specialty coating, sandblasting, parts painting, and more. Highway 151 Fond du Lac. Good luck to the Cardinals and Warbirds in your games this week from the team at Spies Painting. Log on spiespainting.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefit and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Say yes to enticing sale offers, get more for your trade, and experience Team Holiday's genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Welcome back here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here and Justin Schwartzmiller on the call. So I'm going to tell you this right now, and I'll put it out there several times. We're in Rink B. Rink B has no internet connection except for a Wi-Fi, and that Wi-Fi is not very strong. It bounces quite a bit. So if we lose you, stay with us, just like what happened here. We will get you back. It usually takes me less than 2 minutes, sometimes maybe 3. But again, just come back and stick around with us and we'll get you caught up if we miss anything. Trying to get those starters listed back up there for you so that you can make sure that you have them. I did not do a good job with making sure I had the right name at the top of that first slide. So the teams are still getting set over at their goalies. And that'll give me a chance here to quickly get things uploaded. And again, please bear with us. Stick with us. I will always get you back if I lose you, as long as I have internet connection. All right, starting lineup for the Warbirds from Fond du Lac Co-op. There they are. There's your starters. And I don't know why it's black. I apologize for that, but we're here at live action, and I'll take off those. Well, you didn't see them anyways because I didn't have the right. I'm also working with a different part of my program, so let me see if I can figure out what happened here. Get that fixed back up, and take down that. Yep, I'm talking to myself, Justin. What are you seeing so far?
Oh, it looks like the Warbirds came out strong. Pucks in deep, went to work right away. I mean, it's your typical hockey. You want to be ready to go right off the bat, and Lakeshore's going to have to try to break it out here and get back down the ice.
16:20 here left in the first period. The first line change taking place here for the Warbirds. Nice read there by number 14. They're going to say she was offsides.
A little late. I'd say
a lot late, if you ask me.
The puck's already down at almost the goal line, and he blows the whistle there. That's an interesting whistle.
I'm going to say that Sid Retzloff was offsides. So I'm also trying out a new program, and I know you don't want to hear about that. I get you. I'm right there with you. But I got to find a time to do it before the WIA playoffs come. And I got this tournament game. We've got 2 Badgerland hockey games tomorrow at 5 o'clock and 7:45, or 5:15 and 7:45. Held in there by number 18 for Lakeshore. That's Abby Klobachek. Coming back the other way, Josie Koima on the right side. Shot into the belly, and a good save right there for the Lakeshore Lightning. Number 42, Elizabeth Bowers.
Yeah, great 2-on-1 there. Good play, cross ice, and made the right play. Good shot, and goalie stuck with it. Made a great push across. Stayed right into the middle of her net.
Yeah, it's a great job there by Josie Koima to feed it over to Chloe Toba, and she just couldn't get it past. Nice work there by the goalie to get herself squared up. Coming back the other way. Taken away there, that's Abby Wara. It's banked off of the boards, trying to get there first with some speed is Maddie Gilson, and cannot, and we get an icing. And we're going to have a face-off coming back down here to the blocker side, I believe, of the starting goalie, number 30, Emma Gielig. So I forgot to bring that up, so we'll continue to talk about who those starters were as they pop up here, Justin. 15:24. I want to see what that camera angle looks like down there. That's not a nice bad. Did you turn on the roll that happened to? I can see the red light. You are so awesome. I love that shot down behind the goalie. It's going to come back, no icing. And it's going to be picked up there by number 37, Emily Skazafave. Trying to clear it out of the zone. They do. They get it to number 8, Jillian Billsborough. And I think she was assisted going down to the ice. I didn't see it. I had my face buried in the program. Let's see what happens if we come across here.
It's going to be a trip
coming
on
across,
Callie
right
Rotman.
across, yeah. That one was clear. Callie Rotman's going to go ahead.
It's a good decision there by Jillian Billsborough to make a move across the line. You had nobody with her. You try to maybe force a penalty, maybe get yourself a chance to get in through.
14:55. Warbirds got to get on the penalty kill, and they have a very strong penalty kill so far on this season at 84.4%. Trickles down below the goal line. Reversing direction there was number 17, Kayla Dogs, and that's going to be ripped all the way down. And going there first is Christy Binder, trying to get to the puck. She gets to it. couldn't hold it there. It would have been really awesome as she beat down number 13, Sydney Bertolino. Skating with it now is Allison Wara. Takes it down below the goal line. She's going to spin around, kill some time. Sisters calling for it on the backside. Shot and a blocker save by Bowers. Good read there by Josie Koima. Hard skates, battling. It's going to be with 39, Cheyenne Mohaka. Again, she's going to drop it down low, give it some more time. Going in on the forecheck is going to be Chloe Tobin, trying to put some pressure off. Nice move there to cut off against the boards. Just missed Josie Kotzman, Josie Koima. Woo! Swear. Koima battling in the corner. She's got that pinned up there, and we saw it just the last time she did a girls' game. It was pinned tight.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, the ref blows the whistle here, but I mean, inevitably, you're on the penalty kill. You want to pin it. You want to keep it low. My rule of thumb always was if I couldn't get it back to my D, if I was in the offensive zone, I was going to pin it along the boards and try to keep it below the goal line where they still had to go another 200 feet.
So it comes out here as a face-off. Can you explain why it's a face-off outside the zone?
Because it was pinned by Koima, so it'll come outside the zone.
Even though they weren't strong enough to dig it away from her skates.
Yes.
There's a little dig. Good pass over there to Billsboro. Nice job on this pass to the Cheyenne Mahika. Might be Mahika, and again, if I'm mispronouncing it, would somebody in the chat please let me know? And both teams were at full strength just as the penalty time was expiring, so they end up getting a whistle. And the faceoff's going to come all the way back down here to the linesmen. And it looks like going to be in center is going to be number 23. That's Aaliyah Lathrop. Back here on 1D, I can see Lauren Dykma. On the far side, number 13 is Sydney Bertolino. Squirts into the zone. Binder gets it over to Allison Wara, not quite connecting on the pass. She comes all the way around again, setting something up. Changes directions, gets it over to Callie Rotman. And they change again, trying to get it back out front. Wara sitting there right in the slot, waiting for the puck. It's in the corner, battling hard into the corner. It comes back out of the corner, and skating into the neutral zone is number 10, Lauren Dykma. Shot way wide of the net. Comes back into the neutral zone. Trying to put some pressure on there is Callie Rotman. Good part there, battling for the puck. That's Robin right in front of you. So that was number 39, Cheyenne Mojica. I apologize if I'm slaughtering those names. Way too much. Rink B is not my friend. It's hard to set up. I don't like the view. Sid Retzloff there skating into the neutral zone. Puck is going to come back. Picking it up is going to be Kayla Dogs. She changes directions into the neutral zone and escapes out. Sid Retzloff tried to get there, and a good poke by Kayla Dogs. Comes back down behind Emma Gielig, the goalie for the Warbirds, and picking it up is going to be Abby Worrell. Right on the stick of Josie Koima. Koima gathers it in, tried to get it out, and picking it up is Wara. She tried to bank it in, and it went right off the skates of one of the Lakeshore Lightning players. Number 18 is in there, Abby Klopacek, putting some pressure in there for the Lightning, and 16 is also Olivia Dykma. And that's going to go down for an icing, and now I can talk about my pet peeve with icing. But in this situation, I don't think it was, unless it was for their defenseman, because they changed the forwards on the fly. I'm not a fan of icing. I think there should be a consequence for it, because all you're doing is trying to bail yourself out. And I know they're following the rules that were given to them, right? But my pet peeve is that in junior hockey, the next level for icing, you have to stay on the ice.
And even in college.
Cabot, yeah, good going. Yeah, in college they have to do the same thing. And a goal scored at 10:41. I didn't have my head turned around. Let's see if we can pick it up here.
Number 16.
Emma Gielig just got out of position. And up over the top. Goal's going to be scored by number 16, it looks like. We'll see. Think so?
Yep, I think it was 16. Looked like it was 16 on the back door, Olivia Dykman. It was actually a great pass.
It was.
It was a pass from behind the net. You see Patrick Kane does that a lot, and it was a great look to the back door, and she was wide open.
We'll see if the announcing thing is working. They've been having trouble with that microphone in here. Either way, the Lakeshore Lightning are up 1-0 here at 10:41. We think the goal is going to go to Olivia Dykma. We don't know who's got the assist because somebody had to assist it. She didn't come out from behind with it. Let's see what happens here for the Warbirds. I didn't understand anything they said. Oh, Dykma unassisted. So she did come from behind?
I think it might have been a turnover on the defensive side, and it looks like Allison Wara is going to go to the box here.
Number 39 has been taking a beating already. Cheyenne Mexica.
Going to go for a body check.
Was that what it was? Check? So you can't do this too many times. I mean, yes, they've got great penalty kill, but as we saw in the boys' game, it catches up to you when we did the Waupun game. See what that shot looks like here.
It's a good call by my guy who used to ref my games, Mr. Gronert, a very good referee.
It's awesome. Trying to get it out of the zone. They do. Josie Koimas coming back with it. One-on-one shot. And a good-handed goal! Short-handed goal by number 19, Chloe Tobin. What a feed and what a finish for Tobin. Great pass. I believe that was Koima that hit her. It looks like the way they're lined up, a short-handed goal for Josie Koima on the assist and a great score for, I wrote the penalties in the wrong spot. Well, we'll just have to keep track of it over here.
It's a great pass by Koima. It's a good read. I mean, the defenseman from the Lightning, they pinched, and there was a lot of room, open ice for a plate, for a short-handed chance, and it was a great shot, low blocker.
Yeah, she had her beat, and that's my son Caleb will tell you, that's one of the toughest ones. You can't get your stick down there with your blocker. Koima on the assist. Battling behind, nice clear there. Who was that with a strong shot? That was number 22, Abby Wara, putting it down. We got Keegan here. Keegan, do you want a headset? I don't care. I'll see if I can get one up here probably at the intermission. It's gonna be dropped down low. So I was concerned a little bit there, Concerned a little bit there that we had giving up the goal and then getting a penalty. But the Warbirds did the job that they needed to and came up with a shorty. Billsboro shot, hits the chest, and there's your defenseman stepping in, Jillian Schuster, to clear. That is her job. Jillian needs to stop the first shot. Just saw that one ricochet wide for the sophomore goalie. And that's going to go all the way down with 16 seconds remaining on the penalty time. You can see that there on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Skating with it now for the Lakeshore Lightning was number 16, Olivia Dykma. Nice feed into the center, right back out to the D, and a scored goal by number 17 are the Warbirds. Great job there moving the puck out back and getting it in. So that was a great feed there by Binder, and the secondary moved it over. I think that is number 22 who's going to have that secondary.
I think it was Rotman, actually. The Rotman made the first pass, and then it was to Binder, and then Binder into the middle. It was either I think it was Rotman that came down the wing and made the pass into the middle, and then it was another pass over to Kayla Doggs. She made a great shot.
Oh, okay. So the goal was still scored by number 17.
Yep.
Kayla Doggs. Yeah, we saw Binder had taken it into the zone, so she may be getting that secondary for sure. And there's going to be an offsides call. And that happens with the puck floating back and forth. I know Chloe Tobin's mad at herself for being offsides, but you got it up against the boards. That's going to be one of those things that's going to happen. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far here on Radio Plus. Enjoy bringing it to you. Hockey is my favorite sport to call. And there's the last goal scorer there, number 17, Kayla Doggs. And it's a 2-0 lead here for the Warbirds. Into the neutral zone, Koima dumps it. She didn't have a choice, and they're going to rush to the bench quickly and get those changes before Lakeshore can regroup. Number 37. I still couldn't figure out what she said.
So Rotman did get an assist on that one.
She did, okay.
That's about all I picked up out of it.
If you can just have her text it to you and then you can relay it to me, that'd be awesome, Wayne. Thanks. Here comes Callie Rotman into the high slot. Shot up off of the stick into one of the rafters, and it should be a face-off down in the zone since it went off of one of the sticks of the Lakeshore Lightning. So it seems like now that, again, and we're past that 8-minute mark, which happened with the last game here, they feel each other out, and they had decided that they're going to go on the attack. What I'm seeing, Justin, you can tell me if it's different here, but it seems like they're attacking blocker side and high. I mean, the other one was just above the blocker, but that last one was right off the top almost of the shoulders.
It seems like they're looking for holes. I mean, every good goal scorer knows that there's certain holes that goalies have, and I mean, having coaches that are goalies too helps too. They know where the problem spots are.
Trying to clear it out. That was Hannah Wilson right onto the stick of number 28, Maddie Gilson. And going in is Gilson. Gets around the defense. Shot. Oh, yeah, see the elevator, but she piped one. And we have a whistle. A hook is going to be called.
I was going to say, it looked like she got hooked a little bit there.
Coming around the backside.
Yep, got
or
hit on the
before?
hands. I actually think that ended up hitting the knob of the stick of the goaltender there.
Nice work there again on the attack for the Warbirds. Let's see what their power play is going to look like here. Penalty is going to go to, I didn't see a number who got it yet, who's having a seat.
16.
16 it looks like, yeah. That's going to be Olivia Dykma.
The goal scorer.
Yeah. Trying to get back into it with their own shorty, the Lakeshore Lightning. Trying to get something set up. Abby Wara tied up there. Had to reverse it. There you go. Gets it over to Callie Rotman. Rotman looks, has open into the skates of Billsboro. Gets right back to her, and she's going to come in with speed. Walks in. Hooking was the call on Dykma. And they're going to rip that puck all the way back down. 1:13 and counting here on the power play opportunity. Billsboro flies in for the Lightning, and it's going to go over to Allison Wara from behind the goal line. Tried to get it over here just off the stick of Sid Retzloff, and Binder was trying to get in there. Tried to hold it, she couldn't. Now she holds in the neutral zone, and she's got some space. Nice stick there by number 23, Aaliyah Lathrop, to stop that attack. What a great defensive play there by the Lakeshore Lightning. Right on the stick, Chloe Tobin just couldn't hold it, but following was number 17, Kayla Doggs. Good job there by Koeman to have it turned over right in the zone front on her, and a point-blank range just missed. And it's going to squirt into the zone. They're going to have to regroup. Here they come back out. Now they can go. Hannah Wilson banks it off of the board, and that's going to get turned all the way back down. 15 seconds left. I would say they only had one good chance so far, Justin.
Yeah, just kind of looked like Lakeshore kept them to the outside. Every puck that was loose, they were able to dump it all the way down.
Josie Koimo with it, trying to set something up against the boards. And winning the race to it is Abby Klopachuk. And both teams are at full strength. The Warbirds still buzzing right now. It's going to be rimmed around. It's going to be held there by Callie Rotman. Turning the corner, trying to get another one in there. Just couldn't get it past number 88, Chloe Katzma. Busy with the stick. Good speed there. Katzma gets all around, slams on the brakes. Hannah Wilson is hounding along with Callie Rotman. That's going to squirt into the neutral zone. Allison Wara putting some pressure on, taking away some passing zones. Turned over, she can get back on side to her sister. Right down the slot. She's got a chance, she's working in, and into the chest. She just got in too close. Justin, you just don't want to get on top of the goalie when you're trying to score.
It's a great chance. I mean, the one thing I'll say is that goalie came out and challenged really far. She ended up shooting it there. That's one where I would pull it to the backhand. You really want to, when a goalie comes out top, the rule of thumb is when they come out high, you want to make a move. When they're in the net, you want to shoot.
Yeah, now again, as a goalie dad and hearing tons of coaches talk about this, for a goalie, the hardest stop is when you shoot at the hash marks.
Yeah.
The closer you get to them and the further out they are, they've shut down all angles. And if you're athletic enough to move with your butterfly, that takes away your coming around the backside with them down. But that is very tough play to do so. Here we go, back to some live action. That's going to be Sydney Bertolino for the Lakeshore Lightning. Battling her was Chloe Tobin, I believe. Yes. Coming back out. Good shot in there. Kendra Dogs into the slot. And read and picked off nicely there by Olivia Dykma. And it's back into the zone. Ella gets, drums it down low. Lakeshore Lightning trying to get it. Oh, just a little flyby there by Maddie Gilson. And a nice hold by Hannah Wilson. You can't really make a change here with a puck in your zone. It's really hard. And I know there was talk about it too when we played with TW and a couple of other spring teams that you gotta learn to change when it's in your zone, but it's extremely hard to do so.
And this rink's a little bit different because the benches go really far into your zone. So you can get a change here. It's just not very easy.
Puck to the outside. Hannah Wilson gets there first. She's going to try and get around Billsboro. Could not. But following it was Allison Wara. Slap shot here by Christy Binder. Swung out of the air by Hannah Wilson. They're going to say she must not have touched it. And coming back are the Lakeshore Lightning. Number 21, Ashlyn Fortney. One of the starting wings. Gets it into the neutral zone and coming back. A good defensive play there. Hannah's got to protect this backside. Good job there by Hannah Wilson to come back in and protect that backside of your goalie.
Good pin there.
Yeah.
I really like seeing that. You don't see that a lot nowadays, is players being pinned into the boards. They don't do it as much anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't look as nice. You'd rather have the big hit. But the Warbirds don't want to go on the penalty kill. Even though they've been pretty successful with it, you still don't want to have any opportunity for Lakeshore Lightning to have any momentum. Coming up with 33 seconds left here in the first period. Great job here for the Warbirds with a 2-1 lead. 20 seconds, you'll take an icing all day, right? Get it out of here, don't have anything down in your zone. Hustling is Sid Retzloff, followed up by Koima, and a good job there by the goalie, Emily Bowers, I believe that is, right? Oh, Elizabeth Bowers, I apologize, Elizabeth. That was a heck of a save, getting the stop.
Smart move covering that. I mean, it's a 2-on-1 basically with your own defenseman, and the puck was loose. It's a really smart cover there.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Justin. Coming back here to live action. Final 10 seconds on the Quest Interior scoreboard. We want to thank all of our sponsors here on RP Sports for allowing us to be able to broadcast these games. I know, Justin, you probably can attest even more. You probably love hockey even more than I do, which is probably not something we're going to say out loud, but I would agree that you are. We're going to step aside here. We'll come back about halfway through this first intermission. The Warbirds from Fond du Lac with a 2-1 lead, a shorty, and then some great teamwork. And we'll talk about that after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports, along with Justin Schwartzmiller on the camera and adding all the color.
fixtures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademann's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademann's Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
9899 New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are two reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, Tommy. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Let's give a quick update here in the first intermission for scoring. Scoring first, let's start there, was Lakeshore Lightning, as that was number 16, Olivia Dykema, unassisted, put one on the back door. It was a power play goal at 10:41. Then the Warbirds were able to finally come back, and now during a second penalty, they got the shorthanded goal. It was great work there by Chloe Tobin. Josie Koyman passed it right onto the stick shorthanded, and Chloe Tobin buried it in the back of the net. That made it 1-1. And then number 17 for the Warbirds, Kayla Dogs, with the assist to number 15, Callie Rotman, and a secondary to Maddie Gilson. That was just as pretty, Justin, when we were watching it. Give the recap of that and talk about their goalies.
Goalies, I mean, you only seen Elizabeth Bowers only saw 6 shots. She gave up 2 on 6 shots and 4 saves. And Emma Gillig only saw 3 shots. She gave up 1, but that's a lot of shots. I mean, we talked about that whole feeling out process. We seemed like there was around like the 8 to 10 minute mark. Seems like teams were really back and forth. The pace of play picked up. But the second goal for the Warbirds was a beautiful play. It was a good pass by Rotman into the middle, and it ended up going right to Kayla Dogs. I actually think she was looking for the player in the middle of the ice. I think it was Christy Binder, as we said. She might have gotten an assist, but I think she was in the middle of the ice and ended up going to Kayla Dogs and right on her tape.
Yeah, that was exactly. That was no, not Christy Binder. That was squirted right out to
Dogs,
to Kayla Dogs, and she buried it. We're going to step aside here again, get a little bit more love to our sponsors. I apologize to our sponsors here. I'm struggling with getting all of these ads running correctly, so we'll see if I can fix that. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Radio Plus. What happened? So I lost all my what the heck? Can't be because it's too cold. Can it?
I wouldn't think so.
Oh, you are? Oh. I don't have enough stuff spread out, so I... Either way.
It doesn't matter.
Where did we go? Gosh darn it. Why are you not letting me get out? Freaking froze. All right, I guess. See, I messed it up again with my... Come on, find XSplit, the core. CPU is at 100%. It's pegged. So I can't even, it's not even letting me close. Which is not good because then I have to do a hard reset.
Yep.
Well, that it let me out of. That let me out of there. Let me out of here, please. I'm going to try one more time here. So it released some memory, but where is it all being used? I don't even see it. Yeah, no kidding, it's not responding. I could tell I'm stuck here. I didn't get you set up yet, Keegan, because I'm in computer trouble. I'm restarting. I don't care.
Yeah.
Welcome back here to Fond du Lac Blue Line. I said we would have issues, and we did. Both of them on either side. It was the computer that locked up, and then I lost the internet connection. And sorry about that, especially to our sponsors and all the fans that were out there. I know there was 9 computers logged in. So again, if you got somebody who got booted off, would you reach out and tell them to get back on? This is what typically happens here on Rink B. I think it's cursed. Or whatever it happens to be, but I have had very little success, even when my son was playing out here. Just Rink B did not work well. So far you've only missed about the first 58 seconds of the period. A good attack came in by the Warbirds, who are continuing to swarm right away. Keegan, you got to turn your mic like this and put it close to your chin. Thank you. We were getting some nose breathing. The Lightning trying to get this thing back to even here at the Fond du Lac Blue Line. And again, I'll constantly keep saying this now. If you lose me, come back, stay with me. A nice step up there by Maddie Gilson. Shot off of the pad, ricocheted out. Ella Getz had a chance, but just missed it. Here's another ricochet shot. Gilson's in there. Trying to hold it in the zone. Stepping up was a nice play there by Kayla Dogs. What a read. Holding it in the zone. Couldn't quite get to that one as it went right in between. And picking it up is Kayla Dogs. She's got Abby Wara on one side. That's ricocheted off of the boards to try, and that's a real tough pass to hit number 15. Callie Rotman on stride coming off of the box. Nice work here. Taken to her knees was Allison Wara. She was not happy with that. Billsboro trying to get there first. Dog says nope. Keeps going. Billsboro does a nice job of riding her into the boards. Abby Wara with it. Tried to center was number 16, the goal scorer, Olivia Dykma. And that's going to be an icing by the Warbirds. And again, by the rules, that was a great play.
Yep.
They're tired.
Oh, yeah. They're tired. They've been on the ice for a little while, and then now they're in their defensive zone. But it one of those things where icing really should be a penalty, where you should not be able to change.
That's just my 2 cents. I like a lot more of a strategy, and there's obviously a ton of strategy that goes into it, but there's just another situation that I'd like to see. Allison Mora with it again, takes it down low. Number 37, Emily Skazafev. Tried to ride her off, still held in the zone. Good step up there. That was number 3, Jillian Schuster. Wara slams on the brakes at the blue line, and Hannah Wilson picks up and reads the recovery. Ooh, and Geely played it. That would have been an icing. I don't think she saw the official. Christy Binder touches it over to Callie Rotman. Rotman's got a goal, correct? Nope, she doesn't. She's got the assist. Coming back around into the corner. Tried to get there was Christy Binder. Nice pass there to Ashlyn Fortney. And it's taken away by Kayla Dogs. This D pair's been out there quite a bit here with Dogs and Wara so far in this shift. Let's hope it doesn't bite him with a long change. Wara gets it into the neutral zone, stopping it. Nice job there by Callie Rotman. The bench was telling her turn, and it's held into the zone. Great change off the blocker, popped up, and a good save there by Elizabeth Bowers. Working with it into the zone. Puck was still loose, and skating it out of danger is number 10, Lauren Dykma. Abby Wara with it. Tries to get it in the neutral zone, and a nice read there by number 13, Sydney Bartolino. Goes back down to the goal line. Hannah Wilson's going to pick it up there for the Warbirds. She looks, comes over. Opportunity here for Sid Retzloff. Couldn't quite get it. It's going to come out here to Hannah Wilson, trying to stop Billsboro, the leading scorer and leading assist maker for the Lakeshore Lightning. Battling in the corner, it's pinned up there tight and squirts out. And getting there first was Ella Getz. Has it, tries to get out of danger, and she does. Forcing Chloe Katzman to pick it up in her D zone. Amanda Cabot now with it from behind the net. Changes directions. Hannah Wilson's going to help her out there. Her D partner into the board, and it's turned away and dumped back down into the goal line. 11:45 here left on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Thanks again for following us here on RP Sports. Battle up against the boards, comes out, and a good stick away, but having to recover was Geelig. Really over-sliding. She's just watched her there too when she butterflied back up to a stance. She still was sliding a little bit too much. You'd like to see her pop up a little quicker. And that'll be an icing, and again, I hate it, but it's a good play because you got to get those defensemen who were out there. Wilson and Wara were out there forever. And who's back out there? Wara. I can't believe it.
The one thing I'll say about this this ice is that with the goalie over sliding, but this ice doesn't get choppy really quick because it's so cold in here.
Yeah.
So the puck slides a lot more and it doesn't bounce as much. And players, like when goalies, they tend to slide and overslide more on this rink.
Yeah, Coach Colleen, who I talked to today to get the interview for tomorrow from St. Mary Springs, I said I was not looking, and a good save. Wow! Geelig gets the blocker down. It's cleared, taken there by number 13, Sydney Bertolino, and hustling to get there as dogs. She cannot get there before Jillian Billsboro does. I think that was Jillian in the corner. Squirts into the neutral zone. Binder drops it back in. They tag and they can go. Allison Mora trying to get there, put some pressure on. They're not giving Allison a chance to even touch the puck. And I understand why, but that's just amazing to me that she's not touching the puck. Here's an icing now on the other side with this long change. Again, that's something that you're looking at here. So I got to do a little test here, see if my instant replay still works this way. I'm sure it does, but I'm going to try it this way and see if that will save some of my CPU usage that caused the freeze up the last time. Looks like they might be getting a new puck and probably it's got a little bit of a gash on it. Be what I would be thinking, Justin.
Could be a chip out of it too, and it doesn't happen very often, but it does happen a little bit.
Yeah, it all depends on, again, who puts the pucks out there, right, and who has the new puck set up. Knocked down in front, Koima, point blank range. Josie Koima had the upper part of the net wide open and just missed it, just wide. Battling in there is Sid Retzloff, comes out front, trying to hold it into the zone is Chloe Tobin. Look at her battling in there. Comes out to Hannah Wilson. Swings it to Schuster, back to Hannah Wilson. Into the neutral zone. Tobin loses an edge. Knocked down there. Nice play there by Sid Retzloff. Gets it up against the board. Josie Koima with an opportunity. Nobody trailing with her as they went to the bench. Just a little bit of miscommunication. Down in the corner for the Warbirds. Comes back into the neutral zone. Picking it up is Jillian Billsboro. Skating with it is number 13, Sydney Bertolino. Getting on top of it and giving her a little spray while she goes past was Billsboro. Emma Geelig hangs on and gets the whistle. .9:24 left here in the second period. Make it the clock running now. Behind the net, Abby Wara changes directions, gets it over to Maddie Gilson. Trying to get it wrapped around, changing it. Wara brings it back to this side. Getz hammers it out and getting after it. Staying on the line, shot towards the goalie. And again, you'll take that all day because you just step inside. There's no way you're rushing to the net before a rebound comes flying out. I just have a as a goalie, my dad, I would tell Kayla he'd love that all day long, shoot from the blue line. Help me pad my stats. Almost at the halfway point here in the second period, still 2-1. Getting out front was Rotman. There is a first chance there for Wara. Shot, hard shot, ricochets up into the air, trying to knock it down with sticks. And picking it up is going to be Abby Wara. Brings it all the way back out here to Rotman. She tried to hit Allison coming down the center, and getting it instead is number 39, Cheyenne Mahika. Wara changes directions. Geez, I forgot, Justin, because of all of the headaches that we were having here, I forgot to check the YouTube chat. I guess I haven't talked about it much because there isn't anything in there. Into the boards hard was Rotman. Nice tic-tac-toe breakout there as it goes to Aaliyah Lathrop. But closing quickly was Amanda Cabot. Binder tried to get it in there. Wara and Koima were crashing hard. Two forwards reset. Coming back in, getting there first. It was Christy Binder. Losing an edge is going to be Olivia Dykma. Hannah Wilson. No, that's Josie Koima skating it up. Gets it down to the down to the goal line. Koima getting in there, battling hard. Comes out here to Tobin, and then taken away by number 37, Emily Skazafave. Skazafave. And we get a whistle. I didn't see what it was. Offside.
Looks like Sid Retzlaff's going to go out, or Sid's going to go off for interference was the call.
Okay. I was trying to look at the last name to pronounce it, even though I talked to the coach. But that was about 2 hours ago, so I should be able to forget that by now.
I think it's Skazafave.
Skazafave, yep. Number 14 is going to go in the box for the Warbirds here at 7:18. And you said it was a trip, right?
Interference.
Oh, interference. Sid Retzlaff having a seat into the slot. And just getting a piece and another one coming back at her. She is lucky, and sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. They could not get anything on those touches with the puck. Get it cleared and a nice touch there by Christy Binder. And hustling to first get there is going to be number 10, Kendra Doggs. Meets Billsboro there. Nope, that was number 13 there. Sorry, I can't see the numbers. Sydney Bertolino. Comes back out, shot by number 23. Emma did not see that at all. She's lucky that that hit her, as that was Aaliyah Lathrop. And it's going to be cleared, and going to the bench is going to be Kendra Doggs. And joining her, it looks like it's going to be Christy Binder. Allison Wara is on it. For one of them, she's going to stay with Billsboro. Try and get there with her. Billsboro's got good speed, Justin, and you can see why she's the leading scorer. And a great defensive play there by Abby Wara. On net, and good job there by Geely to get the whistle. You needed to get that freeze. Give your players a chance to regroup.
It was a good chance, actually.
They had two chances.
Two chances. It was a great play by Kendra Doggs, actually. She ended up knocking the puck away, and that one shot actually looked like it was a little bit of one of those, I'd like to say, the off speeds that fools the goalie a little bit. Sometimes it's not always the hardest shot that beats them. Sometimes it's the soft ones.
All right. Picking it up was number 80. Oh, jeez, this is the problem when I do this, because I don't have the monitor over on this side, so I miss it. Allison Wara, high slot. Oh, and off the blocker of Bowers. That is Wara's first shot, a decent shot on net.
They've scored both of their goals blocker side, but I'd say pretty much this entire period there's been some big saves on the blocker side by Elizabeth Bowers.
Yeah, she has done a nice job in there. I believe she was only a freshman, so you got a freshman goalie and a sophomore goalie.
Yep, a freshman goalie.
Still got 16 seconds left here on the penalty kill for the Warbirds. And again, they were at 84.4%. They've already killed off one other. Knocked down there. Rotman drives it down and around. Great hand-eye coordination there by Callie Rotman.
I really like that play, but the one thing I will say is in that situation, I always like using the hand more than the stick because, I mean, the high stick is obviously available.
Yeah, right. Plus, then you can control the drop right in front of you and get a hold of it, right? Because she didn't have anybody in front of her. But it's hard, Justin, you know that, to think in the moment, right?
Oh, for
it's
sure.
It's easy for us to sit up here and go, oh, you should have done this. But up here, we're not on that little thin blade of metal.
Catching the puck with your hand, too, and it's ripped like that, it does hurt a lot in the cold, especially on this rink.
Yeah. Into the slot, cleared by Abby Wara, but held in as we're back to full strength. Callie Rotman with it, looks good cross-ice pass. Oh, just off of the skate of Sid Retzloff, and getting on top of it is going to be Elizabeth Bowers for the whistle and allowing her team to come in and change. So yeah, we're still struggling here with the internet. I'm just letting you know that. Good shot here of a face-off coming right down. You get to see it up against the boards. I don't know that I could swing the camera as fast right out in front of Bowers. Can see the bodies down below. Trying to squirt it out here. Held in there by Ella Getz up against the board. Coming back, changing the other way. Number 28, Maddie Gilson, has it taken off of her stick. In the zone. Coming back the other way is the Lakeshore Lightning. That's number 16, turning the corner. Good job there. I believe that was Hannah Wilson, who was right with Olivia Dykma and didn't allow her to get a clean shot off. Her stick in the way, and plus it looks like she got a piece of the puck.
It was a good save by Jillick, too, to stay up against her post there. The one thing I will say is she does collapse really hard up against the post. And the thing I'd say, if you're a Lakeshore Lightning fan, I'd like to see her shoot short side high there. As she's so far, so compact, you have a lot of room upstairs.
She drops the butt, and you don't want to do that. In a good butterfly, you got to keep chest high. Held into the zone. You're going to get an offsides, and not much she could do about it was for Callie Rotman.
I know it's a different with a taller goalie. They always run the reverse VH, which is like basically it's a vertical hybrid. So you're vertical along the post, and then your leg is along the ice. And it's different too. She's a smaller goalie, so maybe she's taken up. She's actually challenging more when she comes off the post, like the way she does.
I think you have to have ultimate trust in your defenseman if you're going to do that, because if something's coming across that crease, you've got to have somebody covering and trying to knock it down. Allison Wara with it, rips it around, going to be picked up there by Christy Binder. Held nicely, way off sides. It's number 39 for Lakeshore Lightning, Cheyenne Mojica. Couldn't quite hold up. So one of our players couldn't quite get back into the zone. 3:07 left here in the second period, a 2-1 lead. That was the same score we had in the second, or at the end of the first. Keegan, you had a chance to have conversations with some of these girls. What a pass. Just a little high. So what was your take? How were they feeling when they were getting ready for this game? Good work there.
Some of them were actually pretty hyped. A lot of them were really excited to get our win back after we lost on senior night, which was kind of depressing. But I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, we don't talk about those.
No, we don't.
So they were pretty pumped up.
Yeah.
And the winner goes to Green Bay. Well, they both go to Green Bay, but the winner will go to challenge the winner of the number 1 and the number 4 seeds, right?
I have no idea about that.
Do you know? I think the number 1 seed, if I remember correctly, I think is Bay Area, but I could be wrong. I'll double check that maybe.
I thought that's what you said last Saturday. It was Bay Area. Good team. They've always had a good team up there for Bay Area and the girls hockey. Their program always has been really good. I mean, it's a big co-op, but they've always been very good.
Yeah, and I just don't know. I think that the biggest holdback right now, Justin, is the ice. There's just not enough ice rinks here around Wisconsin to be able to support some of those co-ops breaking up.
Oh, for sure. I mean, up there, let's think. Realistically, you have the De Pere rink and Cornerstone. That's about it that I can think. The Resch, but the Gamblers play there, and there's not enough room at the Resch. there's really only 2 rinks that I could say you could play at.
Right.
Because, I mean, Notre Dame and Bayport play at the same rink.
What a job there by Kayla Dogs. Good save. Getting around. Here comes Maddie Gilson. Good hustle. Can't see where it is. The puck was loose, sitting on it. And great work there by Maddie Gilson to get around the defenseman. Nice work there with speed. Bowers did not know where it was.
It was a great shot. Tried to go 5-hole on the backhand. It was a great, didn't really have much room. That's a good idea to go there.
Again, I think they just get a little bit too tight. And it takes a lot of practice and skill to remember that you got to pull that trigger near the hash mark. Again, that's based on everything that Caleb talked about, but a lot of talking with Larry Clemens and goalie positioning. They would always love when the shootout time came and the goalie or the skater wants to come right in and take the shot on top of you. As long as you're squared up and keep the 5-hole closed, you should have a good stop, which is exactly what Bowers had done. She stayed in solid position to get that save. Coming up on 1:10 here in the second period. It would be nice here if the Warbirds could get something going. They had them caught in a long change here. Koima is calling for it up ahead. They could not get it to her, held into the zone. Binder trying to get a hold of it. That's going to be hit hard off of the boards. That'll be an icing, and we'll get a face-off coming back down here with 52 seconds left. It's going to allow some of the players to change. Again, we'd love to see some good rush here. Get control of the face-off, right? Get it right back down to the other end and see what you can do here in this remaining 51 seconds, basically. Puck's coming there. Held in. Obviously, Lakeshore Lightning would love to get one in there too. A good save there by Gila. Puck is out front and cleared by her defense women, I think you'd call it. Skating with it is Sid Retzloff. Tries to get underneath. Wow, the ref is sitting right there and he didn't see anything. Rather interesting, taken right down to the ice. Knocked down in front again. They got to get that puck out of there and help support. Good job there by Chloe Tobin to pinch. A lot of bodies packed inside, trying to get around her and could not. Good work. Coming up on 7 seconds here in the second period. Trying to get some pressure. Shot. And Emma gets there, makes a dive to get on top of it, and the whistle saves her after being so athletic to dive out there and make several saves. Oh, sorry, Justin. Wow. Lakeshore must have heard me up here because they definitely were doing everything that they could to get that goal here at the end of the period. See what we got here for saves. Yeah, we had the Sid interference. We got that. All right. Teams are going to the locker room. We're going to step aside to get some advertisers in here, and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Justin Schwartzmiller here on RP Sports.
Since 1933, you've come to trust Spies Painting for painting, sandblasting, and equipment restoration. Spies Painting does industrial, commercial, and residential. Not just painting, but wall covering, power washing, specialty coating, sandblasting, parts painting, and more. Highway 151 Fond du Lac. Good luck to the Cardinals and Warbirds in your games this week from the team at Spies Painting. Log on spiespainting.com.
Transformation. Quest Interiors. Exceptional style, exceptional saving.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks.
The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mm-mm.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, 0 tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademans, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademans and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we're here in the second intermission. Let's give a quick recap. The only thing that we got out of here, Justin, I think there was 1 penalty, and I think that went to number 14, Sid Retzlaff, for the Warbirds in that period. But there was some coincidentals, we think, penalties at the end. They announced it.
I think it's 18 for the Lightning. Abby Klabacek will get a slashing, and then number 8 for the Warbirds, Hannah Wilson is going to get a roughing.
That kind of surprises me. That's not typical Hannah.
No, they said it was at the end of the period, so I'm gathering when it was in that scrum in front of Jillig at the end of the period there. Hannah might have been protecting her goalie at that point.
What you like to see, you'll take that fire any day as a goalie parent or as a teammate. So that's all we got for a summary. So we are going to step aside again. We want to make sure we get to all of our sponsors, and I lost track. So we'll see if we can touch base with the majority of those. Without them, we cannot do this broadcast. And again, I want to thank Nick Rush over there at RadioPlusInfo.com for helping us get this game scheduled. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Justin Schwartzmüller and Keegan now joining us for the next couple of calls. We'll be back.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Say yes to enticing sale offers, get more for your trade, and experience Team Holiday's genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Monthly payments, due dates, late fees, debt can feel overwhelming, and it can be hard to keep up. But it's a new year, which means a fresh start. If you're ready to hit reset, a debt consolidation loan may be right for you. Instead of having to keep track of separate balances, due dates, and lenders, you can make a single payment each month to hit all of your debt. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we believe settling your debts doesn't have to be complicated. Get a fresh start by visiting FDLCU.com or stop in today.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line, 149 and counting here on the second intermission. And we think that there were coincidental penalties at the end. Well, hopefully we'll pick that up for sure.
So Wilson's going to get one. She's going to sit in the box right now.
Okay. Sure. And then we'll see if somebody from Lakeshore Lightning does.
She did say someone from Lakeshore. I just can't remember which number it was. I thought it was 18, but it may not have been.
So let's talk a little bit about Justin. I thought in that period, initially the Warbirds had control for at least 3/4 of it, but then towards the end here, they really had a great chance here and could not get it past Evangeli.
Yeah, it was, I would say the majority of the period was controlled by the Warbirds, at least in the terms of the offensive zone pressure. Then, I mean, even the odd man rushes, they had a lot more odd man rushes, but Lakeshore towards the end of the period really turned things on. They got the cycle game going. They moved it to the point, and they got people that were open. If they keep playing like that, as we say, Jeff, we are equal opportunity broadcasters.
Right.
We have no say in this. Lakeshore, they keep playing the way they were towards the end of the period. things will go well for them.
I agree with that. Yeah, and we call out whatever is good hockey plays, right? I'm just going to ask over across at the scorers booth because we can't understand anything this microphone says. So we'll see if we can get that in. There probably isn't going to be anything put up on the clock, but
I'm thinking.
So yes, tell me what you were telling your players if you're the Lakeshore coach. What do you tell them in the locker room?
I'm telling them the last 2 minutes of that period, we controlled the play. We had a great cycle. The puck was moving very well. We got shots to the net. We just need to get some more traffic, more bodies to the front of the net. And the one thing I will say about the Warbirds is their defensemen have done a great job clearing the puck out of the bad or the scary areas.
Yeah,
the
right.
House is what we call it.
Right.
But it wouldn't even say it's the house. It's been the crease, and it is number 18, by the way, end up going to the box, so I did get that right. So 18 and 8 will get the coincidentals. We'll continue here 5-on-5. Won't go to 4-on-4.
And you don't put the time up because you're not automatically out at 2 minutes. You got to wait for the first whistle.
2 minutes
after
and a whistle.
2 minutes, yeah.
It's no fun when it's like that.
All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Warbirds with a 1-goal lead, the number 2 seed here in the Eastern Shores Conference Tournament. And just hoping to advance to the championship game, which will be held in Green Bay at the Cornerstone on Saturday. Unfortunately, or unfortunately, whichever way you want to look at it. Nice chip there. Allison Wara had a chance, and shutting her down was Emily Skazafev. Trying to hold it in. Good hold there by Jillian Schuster. Still buzzing around there as Wara trying to get it. From what we've seen it, Justin, again, I think I'm correct. You may have to change that on thinking, but I believe she's only had one good shot.
She had
towards
two.
The net.
She had that one chance on that rebound that was a blocker save, and then she had another one where she came in and had a blocker save. So, but that's about it. I mean, for a player who tends to have the puck on her stick a lot and gets a lot of chances, the Lakeshore Lightning defense are doing a really good job at keeping her to the outside and not giving her any space to take a shot.
Offside was the call. Face-off right in front of the Warbirds bench. The 4 coaches out there, and I talked to Jade Bukowitz. You may recognize the name, you may not. She's their goalie coach here. She did a lot of officiating after her high school career, and now she's a mom, which is so awesome. But she talked about how proud they are that their staff is all females right now. Getting on top of it and getting the whistle. Good play there. Going to have a face-off down in their zone. As getting on top of it was Gielig. What did I do with a remote, Justin?
That's $1 million question.
No. There it is. Coming back here to live action, still held in the zone. Lakeshore trying to get the equalizer. Boy, trying to get down on top of it and trap it is not good skill for Emma. She's got to work on get the stick there and stop it, because as she drops over, she doesn't know if she's made the save, but even that, that's a good save. I'm not going to say anything about that because that was right to the corner. But what she's doing is she gets down on the ice and is hunched way over. Any ricochet or any rebound that she leaves out there is going to be a perfect opportunity for somebody from Lakeshore to put it in the back of the net. She needs her defense to continue to protect her, and they have. Comes back here into the neutral zone. That's going to be number 39, Cheyenne Mahika, and picked up there by Abby Wara. Right on the stick of Christy Binder. She drops it down low. Going in with some speed is Callie Rotman, and cutting off on this side. Great work there by Callie Rotman. Into the slot. Shot taken down to the ice was Christy Binder, and trying to keep a hold of it. She tried to reverse, nobody there against the boards to help her. And it still is held in there as it hit Kayla Doggs. Good stop there by Amanda Cabot. And the puck goes up into the netting. It's a good thing that netting was there. It could have almost hit us. And I know I shouldn't be making fun of that because there are some places that you get drilled with a puck and it does hurt. But they've gone to almost just like baseball, they've gone to full protection. In center is going to be Josie Koima. At center ice has went into the netting, and a good job there by Sid Retzloff picking it up out of the skates. And a shot. Koima tries to get it back, couldn't. And it's going to be picked up there by Lakeshore. Hustling to get to it. And beating the Warbirds there. Number 10 with a possession now, Lauren Dykma. Tried to clear, squirts into the neutral zone. Odd man rush, no, coming back. What a play there by Tobin. And going to the ice with a hard hit. I didn't see who hit her. Looks like she got drilled.
I think Allison Wara is going to go, or Abby Wara here is going to go off for a trip. Looked like she got the feet out from underneath, number 18.
Boy, I
Abby
still didn't see
Klabachek
it there. That must be...
Wasn't a body check. She just got her feet, and she ended up going.
She tried to poke check at the puck and got it into her skates.
Got it in her skates, and she ended up going headfirst into the boards. She looked a little wobbly cutting up there. Hopefully she's all right.
So another penalty here for the Warbirds. They've already had 4 in this game, and this is going to be number 5 that they have to try and kill off. They did not get, they've killed all of them but one. They had a power play goal, and that was the first goal that was scored and the only goal scored for Lakeshore. Clock is stuck. There it goes. It's too cold in here for the clock. Up against the boards. Oh, nothing on it. Trying to work it back from the top. In. Pushed out wide. Right to one of the Lakeshore players. And on the backside all day. They worked it perfect. They've got to make sure that they're maintaining some discipline. You've got too many people across that center line. Trying to switch, change directions. Good job in there by Kayla Dogs to kind of hold up. But here's on that backside. Again, if they're able to see that, Justin, all they got to do is get a shot on the pads of G-League, and that's going to ricochet right out to that person sitting on the back door.
Yeah, they're looking for that backdoor pass. It's open. The lane just is clogged a little bit, and you're right. They should be looking for a pass-off pad, or a POP as we call it.
Yeah. Trying to set something up again this time. It's going to be number 88, Chloe Katzma. Down low in front. Hannah Wilson battling in there, and good job by Emma G-League to get on top of it and get the whistle. Here at the Fond du Lac Blue Line contest here for the Eastern Shores Conference Tournament here. She's going to have a face-off to the left of Emma G-League. Comes back out. Allison Wara trying to get a piece of it, could not. They really are pretty active from what they like to do on their penalty kill, but you still got to be, even though you're active, right, you still got to be staying disciplined enough to make sure that you're not giving up an easy goal. 30 seconds remain here in the penalty. 2-1 is the score. Shot inside, trying to get down with a hand. A stick lift taken there by Jillian Schuster. Nobody in front protecting 2 girls from Lakeshore on the back door. And the Warbirds, I'm going to say, got lucky. Taken away by Josie Koima. She looks, shoots off of the pad, and it ricocheted. Tried to go backside, but couldn't quite get there. 2 seconds and 1. Back checking hard into the face mask. Emma G-League looked like she was trying to take a bite out of the biscuit. Good job there, not flinching and staying on top. Koima again with it. She's trying to pitchfork it, gets it over to Callie Rotman. Rotman has it, tries to turn the corner, being held there with a hook, and you got 2 of them putting their hand up. So it's got to be a hook and a half.
You kind of felt it coming. You saw that the Lakeshore got a couple power plays, and you knew that at some point they were going to end up calling one on Lakeshore.
Well, that one was, though. That was pure. I mean, coming in hard was Callie Rotman. She turned that corner, and the only thing the defenseman could do was stop her from coming back towards the net.
It is a really common thing in playoff games like this where the refs want to keep the penalties kind of similar, kind of clean. And I agree with it. It's a great call.
On the backside, the Warbirds just had a chance. Christy Binder couldn't get a hold of it. Held in there by Abby Wara. This is interesting. You've got Jillian Billsborough, who's their leading scorer and assist maker, sitting there. Now, you don't want these long stretch passes here when you got two people sitting at the line. Touched off of the stick of 37, so it's going to go into the zone. Christy Binder's going to get there first. They haven't set yet. Trying to work something, sitting in the high slot there. Abby War is calling for it. Right on her stick, shot towards the net off of the toe, and a good save there by Elizabeth Bowers. Swinging the puck again, trying to change direction. Chloe Tobin up against the boards, loses an edge. Picked up there by Allison War. A shot high that time, but I think that went off of the helmet of the goalie as well. Good battle there by Chloe Tobin. Swing it, oh, she could have swung it over here. Binder's gonna pick it up as they're gonna go for some changes with 45 seconds left here in the power play. Going in is Christy Binder after she drops into the corner. Wow, if that's not a body check, what is? Holy man. Hannah Wilson got drilled. Picked up there, coming back. Wilson shoots it towards the net. Taken down with a cross check, and they look at it. Chloe Tobin. You can't say that's a flop because that was a hard hit. Let's see what happens. Can they get there first? Dumped all the way down. Trying to get something set up. That's number 39, Cheyenne Mahika. Kayla Dogs with it for the Warbirds. Down behind the net. Changes directions. Sits it on the stick of Hannah Wilson. Allison Wara takes it, and both teams are at full strength. Just out of the box. Couldn't get back on side. Was Allison Wara. She was stopped there. Josie Koima with a little bit of momentum. Couldn't quite hold up. And Allison Wara got unlucky there. Is coming right out of the box. Was the player for Lakeshore.
Yeah, lucky the Lakeshore player had both feet out of the box. I mean, if you don't have both feet out of the box there, it's actually a penalty for playing that puck.
Okay. Nice work here. Right out front. Nice defensive play by number 16, Olivia Dykma. Good job there to hold up and not get the penalty for Callie Rotman. Turns into her body. That's going to be icing down by the red line. She drilled it all the way down. And we're going to get a face-off. Well, Justin, I thought we would have a lot more than our 8 computers logged in here. Got to take a look here. Good job there. Thanks, Hurley's. Let's go, Josie and the Warbirds. Cheering from Chicago. I love it. You need to put stuff in the chat here. Towards the end of this game, the girls will watch this on their bus ride back home for Lakeshore. They're not going to, it doesn't matter to us who puts stuff in the chat, but the girls like to see who's cheering for them. I want to know who your favorite player is out there. What a defensive battle so far. Towards the end of that first period, all the way through the second, and now starting out the third here. Both teams have had a good opportunity. No ice, they're saying it should have been played. Coming onto the ice, picking it up there is number 4, Amanda Cabot. Puck pitchforked there by Christy Binder, trying to get in there first. Is number 10, Kendra Dogs. Up against the board, held there by a Cabot. Pitchfork into the neutral zone, stepping up to try and stop the attack. Good aggressiveness here I'm seeing from the Warbirds.
I just noticed that the linesman's going to call too many women here on Lakeshore. They a player changed and someone ended up playing the puck.
Right there. Okay. I've never seen that before.
That is
I know that's a
motion
signal,
for it.
yeah, but I've never seen it. I can't say I've ever seen it.
This is the motion for it. Yeah,
Too many. So on a penalty once again are going to be the Warbirds.
I think it's supposed to be this.
Yes, that's right.
The 2 hands.
So it's only the 3rd penalty here for Lakeshore. Too many. I don't know who's solving it, or serving it, sorry. That's 7:40. Good work here. Eat up 2 more minutes of clock time. It would be great to get another goal. That's going to go all the way down. G-League's going to come out and play it. She just stops it. Serving by 21. Ashlyn Fortney. Christy Binder with it for the Warbirds. Circles all the way around. Dropped it for Allison Warwick. Gives it back as Abby. Shot towards the net and 2 off of the pads. Now off the backside, looking, get it out to Abby. No, takes it a shot, knocked down by her own player. And it scores! Goal gets in there for the Warbirds. A power play goal. That looks like you got Christy Binder there with the goal. Fantastic work. Changing the direction after Bowers had done a great job on the bottom of the ice. Stopping everything.
Yeah, that one ended up beating her 5-hole. It's the first one we've actually seen low. There haven't been a lot of low shots on her. They get one low shot and it ends up going 5-hole.
6:54. Battling with it. I always like it when the players look back to say, was it a penalty? Because then you know it was, but the official just didn't call it. Puck coming back. You were talking about Dwayne Wushnick before, Justin. Coach was helping us make a couple of calls running a camera. Look at the hustle there by Maddie Gilson. Boy, these girls, Keegan, they're playing with a much bigger sense of urgency than they did on Saturday.
Yes, they are, and I love it.
Only one assist there, and that's going to go to Callie Rotman. Where's she at on here?
That's her second assist.
That's her second assist. We got to start thinking about here with the 2-goal differential. Who we're going to interview on the ice. I got to see if I can get through the Zamboni doors right after as we get towards the end here. And there's a whistle for offsides on the Warbirds. So I'm not sure. I think if she's able to keep one out of the net, I think we got to talk to Emma Gilling.
Oh,
definitely,
for sure.
right?
She's made some really good saves, at least towards the end of the second period and the beginning of the beginning of the third period as well.
Callie Rotman will talk to potentially here, because I will also say this. Oh, what a reach! Getting out there to get the save. Now, the reason she had to reach so far is she sucked back into her net. As a smaller goalie, you got to be out of the paint. You got to get out of that blue area.
You might not want to even be above the paint as a smaller goalie. You want to be able to cut it down as much of an angle as you can.
Right, exactly. That's more critical when you don't have the size. Sorry, I didn't get the instant replay. The button went with my finger as I was moving it across the mouse. Bender tried to get it out, has it knocked away. And so I was talking about 2-goal differential is always the most dangerous because you think you've got 2 goals.
It's the worst lead in hockey is what they say.
Yeah, it is, because here's a chance for Allison Wara, and busting to get there with her is Callie Rotman. Rotman gets set up on the backside. Oh, tried to hit Binder coming through the high slot, could not get there. And going to get it's going to be number 3, Jillian Schuster. Goal scorers are 19, 17, and 11. Chloe Tobin's had a pretty decent game today, too. So far, popped up into the air. 440 and counting. We got to be cautious. I got to be cautious about talking about that they're going to be the victors, because, again, 2-goal lead is the most dangerous, because in your head, you're thinking, oh, we got 2-goal lead, and then all of a sudden, boom, one goes in the back of the net, and now you're down to 1, and now you're hanging your head because you gave up the 1.
This is a time also where, there's about 4.5 minutes left where you're thinking for Lakeshore, you get the puck in the zone, you get an offensive zone face-off, and you think about pulling your goalie and calling a timeout.
Right. Offsides there, Maddie Gilson at the blue line. Where do you not play with the puck, Justin?
BOT's blue line turnover.
Yeah, do not play with the puck at the blue line, especially when you got a player going with you in Kendra Doggs. Keegan, do you have any idea what time the winner of this game plays on Saturday?
I do not have any time.
Getting on top of it again is Elizabeth Bowers. Hey, and I still say Elizabeth Bowers had a great game. Looks like you called it, Justin. They're going to take a timeout, but why are they taking it down in their zone?
It's an interesting call there.
Yeah.
I get maybe they want to get their big guns out there. They want to have. Jillian Billsborough, she's had a
Your
great game.
big guns. We're going to see if we can get this set up here.
So as if you're a coach here, the way I set this up is I'm setting up a face-off play in my defensive zone. I want to figure out how I'm going to rim it around base. I would always play the rim play here. It draws one back to your defenseman in your defensive zone. You rim it hard around to the winger. You got another winger slashing cross ice in the neutral zone, and you're trying to hit them, and then you're trying to get your goal possession in the zone and your goalie pull. There's 4 minutes left. Rule of thumb in a two-goal deficit, I always say the 3:30 mark, because if you score by the 2-minute mark, you can put your goalie back in for another minute or so, and then you can pull your goalie again. And I mean, the new fad is if right now, if this was an offensive zone face-off, the goalie would be pulled. That's the new way it's done.
Right, and that's what I'm surprised, like you said. Why would you take it here? You only get one in hockey.
Yep. And
unless you go to an overtime.
Yep, and then you get another one.
Which is very unique to all sports.
Yeah, no, there are not many sports. I mean, basketball, you get, what, 5.5?
5.5 plus whatever. Another, seems like another 10 for each team, at least at the pro level. Let's see what's dialed up here from Coach Lauren McLaughlin. Blocker save. Good clear there by the defense. That's number 10 clearing. That's going to be Lauren Dykma. Tried to get it out, but couldn't. Ella Getz holds it in. Coming back the other direction is Jillian Billsborough. Picked up there, drops it right back down. Was Kendra Duggs. Coming with it is number 13. That's Sydney Berteline. Taken away. They'll take an icing. Oh, boy, did she have to play it, do you think?
Yeah, I think it was going to hit her, either hit her in the foot or hit the post.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's real close like that, and you just got to make the play. And right there, I mean, that's another same where I would say, hey, you're Lakeshore, you want to get possession there. Instead of trying to pull up at the blue line and make a play, you want to get it in deep and then get your goalie changed.
Yeah, you know what? Just talking back here with Wayne, we haven't interviewed Hannah, I don't think, this year, so maybe it's a good time to get her on the mic as well. She played a good defensive position today.
For sure.
Good wraparound opportunity, but you should not. Minutes, right? Nice. Rotman unassisted, as we were talking about her to possibly interview. And again, our apologies that my internet, it's the curse of Rink B. We lost it, and of course there was a goal that happened to be scored. It was a good battle around the nets, and picking up was Callie Rotman.
Yeah, I actually think there should have been an assist there to Hannah Wilson. She shot it from the
point.
I agree. And there was a rebound that ended up coming out. But one of those things where there's a battle there, a defender touches it, and they end up calling it. They end up saying there's no assist on there. It
but happens. I think we still will. So we're going to talk to Callie Rotman, obviously. We didn't talk to Chloe Tobin that I can remember. And we'll also get Hannah Wilson. I think we'll get Hannah, and that'll do it for the three, and then we'll see if Coach is either going to come all the way up here or if she'll come across the ice. I know she had expressed some trepidation before about coming across. So, Justin, let's hope that this is going to continue to work. Let's see. I'm going to shut my other mic down, and we'll see what happens.
There's one of my
So it looks like this is up and working. Yep.
This is one of my favorite things about Rink B is the top level is low, so puck end up hitting the rafters. You don't see that very often in a lot of rinks nowadays. A lot of them are really high.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm just trying to see where I can get with this microphone here. So sounds like it's working. I'm going to start to head down. Justin, finish up the call here, and we're going to talk to a couple of girls from the Warbirds. I'm going to see if I can get them out here at the red line.
Hannah Wilson has it along the point. She ends up keeping it in, fires it all the way down. Taken away, battle along the wall by Joy Koima, and taken away by number 13, Sydney Bertolino. Bertolino comes in on sides, ends up dropping it to number 7, picked up by number 19, kept all the way in the zone. Hannah Wilson picks it back up. She fires it all the way down, trying to get it to Sydney Retzloff, ends up getting it to her. She comes along the left-hand wall, gets knocked down by number 23, Aaliyah Lathrop there. Little battle going on in the corner. We got 9 seconds to go here. Looks like Lakeshore is going to end up just kind of trying to get it out. They'll end up in the neutral zone, and the Warbirds are going to end up winning this and going on to the championship game here, 4-1. So they will probably most likely take on the Bay Area Co-op. I don't know for sure if that's who they will play, but they were the 1 seed. They will play Saturday in the championship game. We do not know the time of that, Wayne. Mr. Wayne Wilson didn't know the time. I asked him if he knew. He did not. Jeff's on his way down, where he's going to end up talking to some players. I think he's going to end up talking to Callie Rotman, Hannah Wilson, and Chloe Tobin. So we got a final of 4-1 here. Scoring was opened by number 16, Olivia Dykma, and then his next goal was, and then it was tied 1-1 by the Warbirds by Chloe Tobin, short-handed. Then it was, I believe it was Kayla Doggs ended up scoring to make it 2-1. Jeff's got Emma G League down there, the goaltender today. She played great.
And for Lakeshore's number 42, Bowers, 11, for a game total of 24.
Camera's right up there. If you guys want to participate, you can if you wish. So make sure I get Hannah, Callie. Yep. Oh, is there 2? I didn't. Sorry about that.
Hannah!
No. If we sit out here all day, then.
Do I look pretty?
Yes.
Do I look good?
Yes, of course you do. You look like a hockey player. All right, so it's gonna feel like I'm sticking the mouth down, my microphone down your throat. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Miss Rodman, what a game!
Thank you.
We had you down for 2 assists and for a goal. That's a 3-point night on 4 goals.
It's a good game.
It's a great game, and you were doing a great job of flying around out there. So tell me, kind of your mindset going into this tournament and then trying to play against Lakeshore.
We went into it with a tie from our old game, but that was the old us, and we came out here passing, making plays, and we ended up with a great game.
I would say, I mean, you still scored the same that you guys had before, but you shut them down. And again, I was impressed with your back check as well.
Oh, thank you.
It's hard to do those types of things. So again, congratulations. Moving on to Saturday into the championship. Does it matter who you play?
Aren't we playing the...
You got the winner of the... Yeah. Oh, you do have. So okay.
Yeah, we're playing the Bears.
Time to get revenge there too.
Yeah.
All right. Good game, Callie.
Thank you.
Emma, congratulations. I know they only had you down for 13 saves. I'm a goalie dad, so I know what that means. They always miss a few, but what a great job battling in net today.
Thank you. I had so much fun today. It was a blast.
Very athletic. I like the way that you're flying around kind of in your crease. But talk about how your defense was there to help you.
They were really there to get the rebounds that I wasn't able to get, and they blocked a lot of shots for me that could have really gone in.
5 penalties I had here for the Warbirds, and Lakeshore was only able to capitalize on the first one, and then after that, your defense shut them down.
Yeah, it was an accidental goal. It happens. They did, but I'm glad that they really capitalized on keeping out of the zone.
Congratulations again on the victory, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
All right. Hannah, you don't know why you're here. Yeah. Hannah, as a defenseman, you did a fantastic job of continuing to stop the attack. So tell me, what's your thinking or what you're trying to read from the players who are coming down on you?
All I think is I cannot let them score, and I just need to get the puck out. I don't really care what happens, but it cannot go in the net.
And you do a good job of that. Typically, defensemen are the unsung heroes here, but not tonight.
Nope, not tonight. Our goalie did a great job.
And it helps, again, you guys did a great job of clearing, so just wanted to make sure that we had an opportunity to talk to you and let you know that he appreciates you, I appreciate you, and then tell your brother that he needs to start practicing a few more shots at you.
I agree.
Congratulations, Hannah. We'll see you I won't see you Saturday, but good luck on Saturday. Chloe, I know, I was getting there. Chloe, tell me about your game today.
Oh, that was a great game. I think that's one of the better games I've played, actually. It was awesome scoring the first goal. So.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I mean, that was a great, wasn't it a shorty? Yeah. Yes, it was. It was both of you. Josie Koima was going there, a great feed to you, but you finished it.
Yes, I'm extremely grateful for Josie. If she was not out there with me, I don't think that would have happened. So.
Well, I've seen you flying around the ice quite a bit, but I would agree with you. Today, you had an urgency to the way you were skating. Where was that coming from?
I think just the want to win. I mean, like Callie said before, we tied them 4-4 last time after 2 overtimes, I think. So I think we needed to win this just to only have to play 1 game tomorrow or Saturday. So I think it was just the want to win. We were prepared.
And you were prepared. You did a great job. So congratulations again, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. That was Chloe Tobin. Coach, be careful. Okay, talk to me.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I don't have a whole lot of thoughts right now, and I'm just happy. I don't think it was necessarily like our most smooth game ever. Like things got a little sloppy there. We, us on the bench were telling the girls, calm down a little bit, settle. But, like they still found a way to get the job done anyway, so I couldn't be prouder of them. So
I would agree. I would think the effort was like top notch today.
Oh yeah, the effort's always there. You don't have to worry about that with this group. They just get so excited. It's hard to calm them down sometimes.
I see a shorthanded goal. That's a special teams.
Yeah, there was another one in there.
And there's a power play goal in there, so look at that, Coach.
Yeah, I'm smiling. Yeah. Wins make me smile, power play goals make me smile, so yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Saturday. I don't know how the conference tournament works, so tell us what's going to happen on Saturday.
So what'll happen Saturday is now we just play for the championship, and that'll be at about 6:30. I think they do it where there's like a 7th place game, a 5th place game, there's awards, and then 3rd place, and then championship. So that'll start 6:30.
So your projected 6:30 start time. We already have ourselves booked to be at this rink. So I'm apologizing that we can't be with you on Saturday, but congratulations on a huge win. I think that you guys needed a win after the last couple of games.
Oh, yeah. It was nice to get back to, after the kind of the disappointment on senior night, like it was nice to get back to, some good feelings there, not hanging our heads. And it was a good week of practice, so I had a good feeling coming into it. And it was nice that it all kind of came together.
It showed. I mean, the girls were all over the ice. Lakeshore had a couple of opportunities, but they closed quickly. So congratulations on the big victory, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care. That's been Coach Lauren McLaughlin. Justin, if you could hit a couple of commercials there, like Addison Jones, and I'll be up there shortly.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in, and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Since 1933, you've come to trust Spies Painting for painting, sandblasting, and equipment restoration. Spies Painting does industrial, commercial, and residential. Not just painting, but wall covering, power washing, specialty coating, sandblasting, parts painting, and more. Highway 151 Fond du Lac. Good luck to the Cardinals and Warbirds in your games this week from the team at Spies Painting. Log on spiespainting.com.
Monthly payments, due dates, late fees, debt can feel overwhelming, and it can be hard to keep up. But it's a new year, which means a fresh start. If you're ready to hit reset, a debt consolidation loan may be right for you. Instead of having to keep track of separate balances, due dates, and lenders, you can make a single payment each month to hit all of your debt. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we believe settling your debts doesn't have to be complicated. Get a fresh start by visiting FDLCU.com or stop in today.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Great game here for the Fond du Lac Co-op Warbirds as they beat Lakeshore Lightning 4-1, avenging the tie that they had with them earlier in this season for their first conference play. And I thought the Warbirds were all over the ice today. They skated with a better urgency. They were cleaner with their passes. Allison Wara was shut down, and other girls stepped in, which is absolutely amazing. So very proud of the Warbirds as they're going to move on and play on Saturday at about 6:30. Coach McLaughlin thought would happen. Let's give a quick recap here. First team on the board was the Lakeshore Lightning. That was from number 16, Olivia Dykesma, sorry about that, unassisted at 10:41, a power play goal right on the backside of Emma Gielig. After that, nada. Gielig shut them all down with great defensive help. She ended up with 13 saves, so out of 14 shots she faced, and it doesn't seem like that's a lot, but there were so many other opportunities that were not saves. They're outside of the posts, or it goes flying high, that she did a fantastic job of staying right there and making sure that she could stop the puck going into the net. Scoring here for the Fond du Lac Warbirds in the second period. Scoring that goal, you heard from Chloe Tobin. She had a great game. She even said, boy, she felt good and she was flying around out there, and it definitely showed. She got the first goal. It was a short-handed goal. The Warbirds had 6 penalties in the game, and a shorty was scored by Chloe Tobin with the assist to Josie Koima. A second goal, I don't have the time written on this couple, so I apologize. The next goal was towards the end of the period, was number 17, Kayla Doggs, with a great job there by Callie Rotman, and the secondary assist going to number 28, Maddie Gilson. And it sat there at 2-0, and that's the way it stayed all the way through the second period as well. And then at 6:50 in the third period, they finally were able to lock up and get a 2-goal lead as Christy Binder, with the assist from Callie Rotman, was able to score on a power play goal, and it was sweet work there. And then the final goal, an even strength goal, Justin, I think that was probably like around 2:30, because that's when the computer kicked us out, or the internet, or whatever it happened to be. I lost it. So my apologies again to our advertisers and to the fans that were out there. But Callie Rotman put one in the back of the net with the assist by Hannah Wilson. Now, officially it wasn't an assist on paper, but we said, we saw it, she deserves it, so we put it on ours so that she gets that recognition. And fantastic job with the girls down there on the interview. Congratulations to Coach Lauren McLaughlin. Doing a great job. They're getting into the championship game of the Eastern Shores. They're going to be taking on the Bay Area Bears. And so far, I think they have split on the season, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but it still is going to be a great match that they're going to have at the Cornerstone. And unfortunately, on Saturday, Justin and I already have our hands full with a couple of broadcasts. So we'd love to have you join a couple of our broadcasts here coming up. Tomorrow is the conference tournament that's the wrong one. Oh, no, that's the right one. On Friday for the Badgerland Boys Hockey Tournament, the teams at 5:15 is going to be St. Mary Springs taking on Homestead, who's not typically part of the Badgerland, but they had asked if they could play in the tournament. They did a great job. They filled that 8th spot, and they knocked off Waupun at Waupun's home ice 3-0. And then at 7:45 will be the Fond du Lac Cardinals taking on the Neenah Rockets. And then on Saturday, third place game will be at 1 o'clock. Championship game will be at 4 o'clock. But in between, to me, is the sweetest thing about how they run the Badgerland Conference Tournament. They give the recognition to the all-conference players. First team, second team. Do they do the honorable mentions also, Justin? I think they announce them, and then they do the Coach of the Year, and they also give out the regular season tournament trophy as well. Yeah, there's a Goalie of the Year, and then there's a Player of the Year for those positions. So join us here Friday and Saturday. You can also see if you need some basketball action Friday night. St. Mary Springs is taking on the Laconia boys at 7:15. That should be another great flyway matchup there. So want to thank you guys for following us again. I hope that you've enjoyed the broadcast. I don't. Whenever I lose internet, I just hate it. I scramble. And I lost you for quite a bit, and I could not get the